Hi guys, how are you guys doing? Welcome to Dynamic Academy. If you are watching this amazing orientation video, I'm sure you have amazing plans for your future. So let me take you on a journey to guide you through the amazing plans and how we are going to help you. Yeah, well, you're right. Dynamic Academy is the biggest e-learning and the recruitment company for the healthcare professionals. We not only guide you through your examination, we even help you in your visa process and guiding you for the job orientation, job helping and orientation programs. See, we are going to take with you from the starting and we are going to be there with wave you goodbye when you are flying towards your amazing dreamland. So, my God, it's amazing. You know, it's a great thing that you dream about something and your dream comes true. That feeling is great. But before I start with orientation, oh my God, let me introduce. I forgot to introduce myself. Yeah, let me introduce you. My name is Ankita. I'm from the capital city of India. You guessed it, New Delhi. Yeah, it's an amazing place. Right now, it's very hot and humid, but still, it's heart of our Delhi, hard for us. I have been in this profession from last 6 years, and touch wood, not on me. All our trainers are extremely qualified, and most of our candidates cleared their examinations, and we help them to fly towards their dreams. You know, it's amazing when you see the ones you have been with them from the day one, and after 3 or 4 months, they have achieved their desired job, they have achieved their desired courses, and they are flying and they call us and say, you know, Ankita, it's so great to be part of your family of Dynamic Academy and help getting a trainer like you who is guiding us. And now we are standing at the airport waiting for our flight to take over. It's such a great feeling to get a calls like that. I'm sure you are going to be the next one. So let's not waste more time and let's go to IELTS Orientation Day. The first question which pops in my mind is, what's the full form of IELTS? Hmm, you're right. It's International English Language Testing System. Wow, well done. You guys have done a great job. See, if you know this much, 50% of the task has been done by you. The rest of the 50%, you can have faith on us. We'll be helping you with it. IELTS examination has two different versions of test. One is academic and one is journal. In academic test, generally it is for those students who are going for education or who are going for the job. Journal is for those people who are going for their PR, which is permanent residence. Wow. See, many people might pop up another question in your brains that how do we know which exam we have to attempt? Don't worry, our counselors are there to guide you through and help you through that. You don't need to panic. We are all here for you. IELTS is originally conducted earlier by British Council, and from last 4 years, IDP has also joined the race. See, you have got two different companies with two different tests. You can attempt any of them. And let me tell you, this test is attempted 4 times a month. Yes, every month this exam is conducted, and this is valid for 2 different years. So many times I have seen students, they get confused. Ankita, the date we were planning for, 6th of June, and we didn't get a date. So don't worry, you can go for the next date. Right now, because of the pandemic, there is a couple of rushes going on, but let me promise you, still, when you give her the examination, it works as smooth as silk you can imagine. Right. I know you're thinking about the silk chocolate. Yeah, I can feel that too. I'm getting the mouth watered because of it. This test is of two types, offline and online. What is the difference? Offline is worked as a pen and paper, it's also called as pen and paper, where You will be giving an examination on, originally like we have given our CBSE examination on writing on the pencil and pen. And online is like a computer-based exam where all the modules, reading, writing, listening, will be conducted on a system. These types have been opened specifically for the people who are very well equipped with the computer services, who know how to type, who have a good speed, and they are comfortable with the computers. For those, we always ask them to go for computer-based test. But generally, majorly students go for offline. But don't worry, I'm not the one to tell you. If you're comfortable with system, go ahead, be my guest. Well, basically, the minimum goal to score in all the 4 modules, which is speaking, reading, listening, and writing. Generally, the examiner is expecting, the visa process people are expecting you to get 777 and 6.5. It's not that difficult, to be very honest. Yeah, I mean, 7 out of 9 bands, it's not at all difficult. And maximum students easily clear this. But you know what? I think if we can do this much, why not give a little more pain and score for 8 bands and above? Yes, don't panic. I mean, come on, why not you? Many people are like, no, Ankita, we are just happy with 7 bands. We don't want to dream of 6 or only 8 and 8.5. Why? Why do we need? We are happy with 6.5 and 7. Let me tell you something. Never say you can't or you don't want to. The minute you see negative points, the negativity comes up. Always focus on saying, yes, I can and I will. Yeah, right. See, if you get the motto right, you will get the result right. We always ask our candidates to focus for 8 and above, and let me tell you, it's not a joke, but a lot of students easily get 7.5 and 8 bands in examination. And they feel like that if you wouldn't all the train, he thanks, candidates mostly thank us and they tell us, if you wouldn't have motivated us, you might have not done it. And we tell them the motivation is not from us. You are the one who has picked up our motto. If you have done it, I'm sure about it that you can easily achieve it. Yeah. See, I can and I will. The motto must be fixed on your brains. No, I know many people think about making a tattoo out of it, but don't do that. Just implement this I can and I will in your head, and nothing will stop you from achieving your dreams and making your dreams come true. Well, let's come to the different modules. Whenever you're giving an examination, British Council always, as we are aware of this IELTS exam, and we know that British Council people are judging you on your language, majorly because they want to see that how well you have a hold over the language. Whenever you are judging a person on the basis of language, we don't always judge on speaking. We judge you on all the 4 modules. We want to see how well you listen in the same language, how well you read, how will you write, and of course, how will you speak. So here again, British Council is also making the same 4 modules as examination tests to judge the level and the proficiency of the language you hold. The first test is listening module. Yeah, listening sounds amazing and simple, right? Yes, it is. Actually, it's not that difficult. Let me guide you more about it. Listening module, you will be listening to 4 different recordings, 4 different audios, and total questions will be 40. 1 mark each. And yes, no negative marking. So that's a good attempt. Even if you don't know the answer, you can give it guesswork. You never know. Who knows? Your guesswork work out and you get 1 point extra. Now, in listening, it's only for 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, 4 different audios, which are not exceeding more than 4 to 5 minutes, will be running. You will be having question paper in front of you, where in the piece of paper, you will be writing down the answers according to the audio. And the last 10 minutes will be for you to shift that answers, to write that answers in the simple segregated answer sheet and submit it to examiner. Many students say, Ankita, Listening is very easy. It's not that difficult. Why do, it's easy. Why do I need to give a, practice about it? I can manage it. You don't need to give me any lectures. I agree. Well, listen to me first. In listening, when the audio is going on, the first audio will be like a conversation between two different individuals. Now, the conversation could be on any situation, like two individuals are discussing about some kind of laws made by the government, or they might be discussing about the two different kind of buildings, or they're discussing about the museum plans, or one of them could be asking about the path or the directions to visit some place, another might be explaining it. So the conversations could be on journal topics. Don't need to worry. The topics are not going to be very confusing or not related to journal. We're not like GK topics. It's something very casuals which we do on the daily basis, which we are dealing with this with our friends and family. Now, when you are having a conversations going on, you have a piece of paper and questions with you. In the question paper, the sentences will be, they will majorly have a fill in the blanks and MCQ top, format of the questions will be mentioned. What exactly will be the question? Let me give you an example. The question will be, Mark wants to go to blank. They have given you a blank and they are expecting you to listen in the audio that where this candidate Mark is going to go or what is his destination. Now in the audio, if the candidate is saying, "Oh, hey, my name is Mark. I've been living in your, I've checked in your hotel last night. I'm looking for a destination or I'm looking for a guiding tour." So the hotel management is saying, "Yes, sir, how may I help you? What type of tour you want?" Now the park is saying, "Well, I have a plan to visit to the city and I want to see all different places and I want to revolve around. I've heard about the museums are great. So generally I need a tourist guide to help me and guide me through." So the examiner or the what do you say that hotel management manager is saying that, "Sure, sir, we do provide with a tourist guide, but that would be extra charges. The charge will be this. Now the mark is saying, majorly I've heard about the gardens, the Zen garden of your city. Is it popular?" The car manager is saying, "Yes, sir, it's most popular tourist site, and many people, whoever comes here, they love to visit it." Now you will be like, "Ankita, the person has said that he's coming in the city to visit a lot of different places, and he said museum, and then he said Zen museum, the Zen garden. What answer should be there?" The answer should be Zen garden. Why? Because in the specifically he asked about the garden, that he said that I want to visit Zen garden. Museums, he talked in a common form, and even about the different sightseeings, he also said it in a common sense or a common sentence. But in the question, they're asking that Mark wants to visit. Now, when you want to visit, it means you have a fixed desire to visit that garden. That is what the Mark said. He said, I want to visit Zen Museum, which is popular." So here the begins sense that the audio is talking about the Mark is telling that he wants to go to the place. This is how, in the listening, you have to pick up the right answer and write it down in the fill in the blank form. It sounds easy now. Don't worry, I know a little bit of you guys must be feeling, "Oh, it sounds difficult now. How can we do it?" The second audio will be like a monologue. What is monologue? Monologue is like when one single person is giving an audio or discussing about some discussion of some topic. Again, the third part will be conversation between 3 to 4 individuals. It could be about some projects, it could be about some schoolwork, about some job interviews, any general topic. And again, the fourth will be monologue, where one person is giving on a lecture based introduction or a topic or discussing about some condition around us. Now, when you do listening, many people who come to us, they say, "Ankita, when we started the listening, it was sounding very easy, but now when we go to the part 3 and 4, we find that the speed of the audio has increased. Sometimes we don't get the pronunciation, what they pronounce it, and may make spelling mistakes a lot." Yes, these are the journal problems which majorly people are facing in listening. That's why I was telling you that don't jump on the conclusion that listening is easy. Why? Because whenever you're doing a listening, you need to be sure that you are able to catch all the words correctly, sharply, pronunciation is correct, you are able to write down the word properly, the spelling mistake should not be done, and not the least, not the last but not the least, the fluency. The speed of the speaking increases with the module, with the parts. So we need to be adjust and we need to be smart enough to catch even the fluent conversation very easily. For listening, we guide our students here with the sessions. We give them tips and tricks, and we provide them for the sessions. We give them tasks to do. Trainers do the task with them. Not only that, we help them with giving the test also to check are the candidates catching up or not. Yes, now I can see a lot of candidates are a little bit giving us, you guys must be feeling a little discomfort. Don't worry, don't be in discomfort. Be comfortable and relaxed. We will help you through it. Wow, we got a bonus something. We are also helping the candidates with the grammar module. Many students ask, why do we need grammar? I mean, like, we don't have any grammar test. There is no tenses test, right? No, don't worry. There's no grammar test in IELTS. But remember, as told you before, we are being judged on our language. And language is never complete without grammar. If I am speaking in English and I'm giving my introduction and I tell you I was living in Delhi, so you will get an idea that Ankita is now not living in Delhi. So see, with just a change of one is helping work. I am not able to convey a correct information with you guys. That is the job why we need to brush up our grammar. We will be starting from the basic grammar and we'll be taking you to the active passive voice, tenses, sentence structure, punctuations. Majorly people make mistakes here. Prepositions also, capital letters. I know, you say, oh, after full stop, you put capital letter. I know that. But there are some specific words also that we need to guide you to use capital alphabets. And last but not the least, articles. See, I told you, we are guiding you properly from the basic to the pro. Wow. So I guess I can see a lot of students getting more of confidence in having it. Now the next test will be a reading test, a reading module. Reading, they must be just giving us some reading tasks and ask us to answer the questions. Yes, right. In reading, they will just be giving you normal 3 different sections or 3 different unseen passages. Remember in schools, we have done the unseen passage test in our English? Yeah, we used to get 1 or 2 paragraphs and we used to get the answers like Mowgli was found by dash. Which animal found Mowgli? How did Mowgli climb the tree? The Mowgli climbed the tree using the branches. So whatever you're reading the paragraph, you're able to answer it. The same thing is here. Now you'll be like, Ankita, it's a British Council IELTS test. Don't confuse us. Tell us what's the catch. The catch here is, whenever you're doing a reading, first of all, it is for a complete 1 hour. You have to practice to do all the 3 reading sections and answering the questions, which are total, again, 40 questions, 1 mark each, no negative marking, in 60 minutes or 1 hour. The catch here is, when you're doing the reading language will be a little trickier. The paragraph will not be more than 2 or 3 paragraphs, it will be lengthier. And the question answers will be little confusing. I know. You guys must be feeling like, Ankita, don't mess us up. Don't confuse us. But let me tell you, whenever you're getting a reading paragraph, it's just like unseen passage. The topics are journal. Again, we don't have any major topics, any GK topics that you need to be shared. That do we need to know about Iranian war, or do we need to know about globalization? No, you don't need to know about anything from the news. The topics could be journal. It could be something related to environment, something related to rules and regulations of the government, something related to some diseases. It could be journal. But now, when the paragraph will be lengthy, there would be a lot of mentioning of different scientists. They will be discussing about different theories. They will be talking about different experiments. So the topics could widen up. There is no particular syllabus, so we have to prepare as much as reading as we can. And the question answers. Now, that's the tricky part. It's fill in the blanks. Yeah, that's easy. You can just read the questions and fill up the answer from the paragraph, just like you're listening. MCQ, Okay, we will be given 3 options and you have to tick the correct one. True, false, and not given. Never heard of this before, right? True, false, we have heard. We have done in the schools, but not given, what is that? Not given talks about the statement which is not at all mentioned in the paragraph or in the essay. And of course, match the headings. This also we have done in our school days, but okay, let me guide you. And match the headings, each paragraph, they will be giving you a different set of headings. They'll be giving you 6, 7 headings, and they'll be asking you which heading sets or suits the best to the which paragraph. See, I told you, the questions are going to be a little trickier. So in reading paragraph is not that difficult, but yes, it is lengthy, sometimes boring. We lose our interest, the concentration, it goes out. But don't worry. Majorly, the questions are so tricky that it will not let you see. For reading, we ask our students to start with some reading practice. We guide them through our tips and tricks. We take the sessions separately, personally, one-to-one. We, practice true, false, not given separately in a class. We practice fill in the blanks. We talk about the tips and tricks for how to match the headings. And we take the test as well. So now I know a little bit of your faith is shaking right now. You must be feeling a little overwhelmed, but don't worry. It's not at all that difficult. Right now, feeling overwhelmed, overwhelming feeling is very natural and it's okay. But don't worry about it. We are there to help you. We are here to guide you. Now the next test, the writing test. Very well. Now here, let me tell you. Remember the grammar text, the grammar classes I was talking about? Here you are going to be judged on that topic. Let me guide you through. If you're planning to give an academic test, the task 1 will be a describe visual information. In academic test, you will be given a graph, a table, or a chart, or a pie chart, or a picture, and they will be giving you only 20 minutes of time. 20 minutes? That's too less. Wait. Your job is to only attempt 150-word limit answer, which means not more than half page. And your work will be to see the paragraph, see the graph, and summarize it in your words. Now, that doesn't sound that bad. If you get a bar chart of male and women and the comparison between 1990s and 2020 and the education based, and you can see that in 1990s, the least number of females were going to the school, while the males were going to the school were in the highest number. While in 2020, we can see both the genders are equally going on a higher number. Even we can see the number of the women who are going to school has increased. And they will ask you to summarize the graph. So it is not that difficult. Your job is to write down whatever you see. Here, let me tell you, your grammar is going to be judged. And not only that, vocabulary. Yeah. Remember, as you know, there's a word called and. A lot of us, speak on this topic. We said and this and that, oh, and. We speak a lot of time. We use this alphabet, or not alphabet, sorry, this word and. Do you know any other substitute of and? Well, there are a lot, to be very honest. That is our job, is to be helping you. We are going to guide you with the substitute words, with the enhancement of your vocabulary, because repetition of words can also lead to you losing marks, especially in writing. So here we guide you with the grammar as well as your vocabulary. But if you're giving a journal training test, your task 1 will be a simple letter writing. Letter could be informal, where you're writing to your family, your friends, asking about their health, telling about the result, asking about visiting them, or telling them if you have, bought a house or you've got a new job, and formal as well, where you'll be talking to your boss, asking for some leave or resignation letter or any other kind of issues you have in your office. Not only that, you can even write down a semi-formal letter where you'll be asking about your landlord for related to something related to your house. If there's a trouble, or you will be writing a letter to the neighbor asking them to, tie their dog, because the dogs mostly, it run away and it comes to your house and it poops, it dirties us. So the topics letter could be of different type, but remember, only one letter will be given. Same format will be done. 20 minutes, and 150 word. So according to 20 minutes, 150 word limit is not bad. It's easy to do it. All you should know is what to do. If you're aware of what to do right, what to write, nothing can stop you. The next task, which is same for academic and journal, is task 2, which is an essay writing. Here you'll be getting 40 minutes of time. It's an ample of time to write an essay, and the word limit is 250. I think that's enough. Now many people will like, Ankita, what type of essay will come? Will they talk about some kind of politics? They will ask about our opinion. Well, the essay topic will be journal, just like the reading and listening. The topics could be on like nowadays both the parents are working because of the rise of the level of the standard of living has increased, inflation has increased, both the parents need to work, because of which the child feel isolated, and child somehow end up taking some wrong steps or ending up in a wrong company, which leads the child to be in a criminal act, to start with the criminal activities or hang out with the wrong students or wrong people. What your opinion should be on this topic? It's a very general topic, and you know that right now one single salary is not enough for us to work on. We need to at least have 2% to earn. I'm not saying a big amount of money, even this basic one we need it. But yes, on the other hand, a child needs a supervision. You can never trust a child until he's adult. I guess so. Don't worry about it. Don't take an passion. No, don't worry about your kids. Yeah. So do you think the mother should quit? Why only mother should quit? Why not the father can quit? Or not only that, what about the work from home? Or do you think the mother or the father or when you're for one of the parents should do some other type of job, start another job, which where there's a flexible hours? Or do you think the relationship between the child and the parent should be so transparent that parents should find out what the child is doing and child should openly tell the parent that he's not feeling happy or if he's doing engaging in some kind of activity? So what exactly is your opinion that you will be mentioning here? Again, your grammar and vocabulary is going to be a lot of use. This again writing test is for 60 minutes. Majorly many students ask, Ankita, if you're writing it, how are we going to judge what they are going to check in our writing? Except grammar and vocabulary, what else? They are going to check your coherence and cohesion, how you're answering the question, how the presentation is done. Are you giving the proper answer to it or not? Lexical resources. Are you giving the answers are valid or not? Again, grammatical and accuracy that we have already discussed about, and task achievement and how you have responded in the task. So these are some points which we are going to guide you in the sessions and helping your writing task to improve so that you guys will get easy 7.5 and above in your writing as well. Oh, last but not the least, speaking. Well, wow, it's great. It's my favorite, actually. Speaking is not going to be for more than 15 minutes. That's it. 15 minutes, they will have one-to-one conversation and bam, you're done. Again, you're going to be sure Ankita is going to tell us something now. She never starts. She always tell us something easy and then she jump on the difficult part. I know. I'm going to do that too. In speaking, the first 3 to 5 minutes will be focused on your introduction and warm-up session. What exactly is warm-up session? The examiner will start questioning you, and the question will be related to you only. Like, tell me something about yourself. What do you like to do in your free time? What hobby do you like to pursue as a career? Where do you like to go for shopping? Which is your favorite color? Which is your favorite dress? Which is your favorite food? So first couple of minutes, not more than a couple of minutes, sorry, 3 to 5 minutes will be focusing only on the career and the examiner. We are going to examine, sorry. We are going to discuss, focus only on you. We'll be focusing on how well you are giving answers. We are questioning everything related to you. Secondly, the second test will be like a cue card. What is a cue card? A piece of paper will be given to you. In that piece of paper, one simple question will be mentioned, like describe a time when you lost something in your childhood and you were not able to find it. And then they will give you sub-heading, sub-questions like where did you lose it? What did you lose it? How did you face it? What you felt? You're getting one card. Simple. It sounds very easy. I mean, like it's not that difficult, right? Now, one more thing. What will happen? You get a card is you will be given 1 minute time to think. 1 minute time. what your job is to do is at that time you will be given, you must be, you know, in the timetable there are going to be some extra pencil and pen and the papers. In that 1 minute, you are advised, again, it's a suggestion, you are advised to write down the points. Why? Because you have to speak on the topic for next 2 minutes without the examiner interrupting you. Your job is to speak on the topic continuously. Now, when I have to speak on the topic, I need to have the points ready. And to get the points ready, that 1 minute is going to be helpful for you. You can write down the points in short notes. And while speaking, you can check the notes and you can continue your answer. Many students are like, wait, Ankita, if you're checking from the paper, don't you think it's cheating? No, that is for you only because the cue card will be taken away from you. And that, the piece of paper will be like a help for you that you remember what points you have to say, what vocabulary you have to speak, and what mentioning of the points or what another situation you're talking about you have to mention on. That will be helpful to you. And what is part three? So part three is like a questionnaire. In questionnaire, generally they ask questions about your cue card. They will pick up a couple of points from your cue card and they will ask questions about people of your country. Like, do people of your country celebrate birthdays? Do people of your country have enough salary to go out for the vacations or for the weekends or for some holidays? Do people of your country often shop in the malls? So generally the questions are related to do people of your country. And here your 15 minutes will be finished and the exam will say, thank you so much for your time. Have a nice day. Now you'll be like, Ankita, examiner is the person who's sitting in front of you. Is he going to be the judging us? No. Your voice will be recorded there. So remember, the confidence in your voice must be must. Fluency, which is again important thing. Instead of saying, my name, Ankita, the way you are speaking, if you're using a lot of pause, it means the fluency is 0. Your grammatical point should be positive. If you're answering in the past, you're saying, I still remember that once I was going to the market when I was 10 years old, I got money from my grandmother. I am going to the market to buy chocolates. I am calling my friends. How did I change from the was to were present? It's wrong. It's grammatically incorrect. So that again, I need to be sure. Accuracy of speaking. I need to speak on the answer what is they are expecting me. What question they have, I have to focus on that answer. Again, my pronunciation should be correct. Instead of saying market, market, or is pronouncing the word wrong. Will be wrong. Market. It's simple. How can I pronounce it wrong? I'm losing my points. So speaking 15 minutes is the only time when you have to prove yourself that you're worthy enough to get amazing grades. But let me tell you, a lot of students easily get easy 8 here. Why? Because we guide them in such a way, we help them in their grammar, we help them in vocabulary, which is again going to be judged here. And not only that, we guide them how to speak up, what points to pick up, what points to stop. And we are here when we are taking the sessions, we take their classes just the way that in 2 minutes we will ring the buzzer and tell the candidate that the 2 minutes of speaking is over, you have to stop the answer now. So when the candidate is in the practice, they can easily complete the task in 2 minutes without any trouble. See, I told you, we are going to help you with. Now, many times people say that, Ankita, how will our classes go? I mean, like, we'll have all the classes together or will it be one by one? Generally, we start with your listening. You can start with your grammar, writing, reading, and speaking. This is the format we follow. And not only that, when we are completed with your modules, when your test of your complete syllabus is over for each and every module, suppose I've completed your tenses, I've completed your grammar also, I've completed your listening classes, I've done all of the sessions, I've given you tips and tricks, classes, presentation, working with you guys, reading with it, mock test, everything we have done. We start with, whenever you're all the modules, all the, syllabus is over, we ask you to join the practice drill or practice session. Now, what is practice session or practice drill session? This is an extra session or an extra class where you will be starting to attend. The minute your syllabus is over, your trainer will be kind of adding you and giving you an extra class where only the practice will be given. Generally, every day you'll be practicing on different modules. Suppose today I am giving you a reading task. I will be sitting in front of you, will be reading just like the British Consul are doing within a time period. Trainer will just a little bit guide you, but majorly the trainer will take you like a practice session, because this is a practice. Here we want to see how well you're able to practice yourself without the helping of the trainers, without asking them what is the meaning of this question or what is the meaning of the word. So here you will be given practice sessions, and after your sessions are over, we start with your rapid revision. But rapid revision of the mock test is generally done the minute you book your exam. If I have booked my exam for 10th of July, the we will be adding you in a separate group. We'll be giving you another extra class where every day, every once a week, you'll be getting a mock test, officially just like British Council are doing, and we'll be judging you and giving you the scores. This way, you can see that exactly at what position you are standing. You must be aware about our team. If you have any contacts for the, how to book the examination, if you're not comfortable, we have our person Hina Ahuja with us. You can contact us. She will be guiding you. You can take the screenshot of this her number and the screen, and you can keep it safe. The minute you're ready, mentally you're right, yes, now I'm ready, my teacher is giving me the green signal that yes, you are ready for it, you have got good scores, your test is going great, you should start booking for exam. Don't wait. The minute you're waiting, the more you wait, the more chances for you is to, lose that track. The more you wait, the more you will start feeling bored and like, you'll start taking IELTS for granted. And at that time, the energy right now which you are giving, you might not be able to give it. And why to wait? When you have your dream in front of you, all you have to do is take a couple of steps and you're achieving your dream. So we shouldn't wait for our dream. Now, the major problem many people ask, Ankita, you know, I have heard about your answers and all the information you mentioned. I'm really scared. I don't know how will I be able to manage it. I don't think I'm eligible for IELTS. I cannot do it. I don't have time, or my job is there. Or I have a kids. Don't worry. The major tips to clear the IELTS exam is simple. Work as hard as you can. Your trainers are going to equally work hard with you. If you have any specific issues, suppose you have any trouble in reading, the trainer will be taking your extra sessions to help you guide you through it. Don't miss any classes. Majorly, I know we are busy with our timings. We don't have time. Some of the time our jobs are like that. Sometimes our network is not working. Electricity is again an issue. First of all, don't miss any class. Even if you do, we are recording all our classes and uploading in a folder. You have the access to the folder. Go there and watch the recording. And if you have any concern, be in touch with the trainer. Submit the assignments. Whatever tests and assignments and homeworks will be given, your job is to submit it within a couple of days or whatever the time your trainer has provided you. Do that on time. That will be best for you also, and trainer can also have faith on you. Don't when whatever the audio we have the classes going on, we have 1 hour class daily. Last 10 minutes of all the classes will be like a doubt session where you will share your doubts. You can share your problems. Suppose you are not clear with any point, you can ask your trainer again. Don't need to feel shy here. The more you speak up, the more better it's for you. And of course, use what you're learning on daily basis, your grammar and vocabulary. You need to do that with your family and friends. You can talk to your husband or wives, or you can talk to your family or friends. You can tell them, oh, I got a new vocabulary, a new vocabulary. I would like to show it off. Try to use that. Now, many people ask, Ankita, we don't understand. We're not, we're not a computer techie. We don't know how to manage computers, how to find the recordings. A lot of time this happens. So you don't need to worry. As you know, all the emails will be going in a Google Drive, and we will be giving you a link. A link will be sent to you in your email the first day of your class. You can click on the link. You can go to your Google Drive. From that drive, you can click on the link, and from in the link, you can check what is the hour, which is your timing of your class. If it's 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 6 to 7, 4 to 5, which month it is going, click on that, and you will easily get your recordings. You will always be have also in the first starting, you have to add up your ID also, which will be again provided by our team through in the WhatsApp to us to you guys, where you can easily access our recordings. And if you have any troubles, don't need to worry. You can contact our counselors, our guidance, and they will guide you through it again. Well, to be very honest, the only reason many students have got A6 to 8 bands out of 6, which is 6 is like 6.5 and 7 is very basics. They have focus for 8, is to work hard, consistently, regularly practice in the classes, take regular tests. If your trainer is not taking, tell them, yeah, ma'am, send us more tests or send us more books. We want to do it. The more you are eager to do it, more you are having a motivation from inside, the more better chances it's for you to score well and get 8 to 9 bands. See, this is about our media, our social media pages. If you want, you can get a screenshot also. You can be in touch through us on www.dynamichealthstaff.com on Chrome. You can get to us on Facebook as well at the rate DSS Healthcare, on Instagram, which is again a very popular one. I saw you guys making Instagram pictures. See, I am very active and I can see all of you guys there. You can log in as Dynamic /health/staff. And of course, YouTube. We have our YouTube channel too. You know that, Dynamic Health Staff. Now, why am I asking you to join us on our social media? Because every once a while, we have our live sessions going on. We give some tests, we give some, recording sessions up, we're uploading it. You can even see the students who are the achievers, you can even see and hear to their personal journey. They can listen how they are discussing, how we have helped them. And not only that, you can even see our videos. Wow, don't you want to see us? So you need to be updated completely, just not on Zoom or on WhatsApp. Will be with us forever, all the places. And to be very honest, I'm not sure any of you, if you're planning to go for your examination, you're planning to, if we have a, have a dream to it. I don't think any of you might be going for the leave, but if there is any emergency or you have to take a leave, this is our email address, ha@dynamichealthstaff.com. You need to update your name, your batch number, and your trainer's name, telling them the reason why you're on the leave and on how many days, and how will you be compensating. Will you be starting from the recordings, or will you be covering up in the test, or would you want a trainer to give you extra sessions after that? This is most important. The more you tell about your leaves, we can track down that are you regular for the classes or not. And unannounced leaves are actually, it doesn't sound good. As right now, everyone is working at home, is at home. We don't have to go out anywhere. We doesn't have any kind of overwork. Even if we have, it's still at home. So we can keep and manage it. But I agree, if you have your office duties or some kind of extra duties are given, please update us. Well, this is important numbers of our manager, Ms. Hina Ahuja. Her email address and WhatsApp number is here. 𝗵𝗵𝐺, again, our community manager, who will be guiding you through your visa process and other processes, and Madhvi. Please take the screenshot of the screen and re-update it. You can talk to them, share whatever doubts you have. Don't need to worry, don't need to feel shy. We are here to guide you and help you. Well, that's all right now for today. As you know, that when you're doing a reading and, we are having some issues going on, we are a little bit scared that how well to do it, or IELTS is making us a little scared. Don't need to be. You are going to do a great job. All the best, and see you soon. Be a part of Dynamic Academy. Take care. Bye.